Life has become something unpredictable. You live with people, and people think that they are doing you a favor, and within the process you realize that some of them betray you. So I want to talk to you briefly about the areas that you need to be careful about, that people can use to pin you down. They can use it to betray you and make you, and even kill you if you are not careful. Area that comes from the book of Joshua chapter 9 verse 16, which I'm not going to read that much. It talks about the Gibeonites. These people just gathered courage and went to deceive Joshua about certain areas, about their area of living, which they had just escaped. They heard that the Israelites might kill the surrounding neighbors, but now they wanted to remain safe. So they went and deceived Joshua. The story is long. Now, how did they deceive Joshua? They gave him some sympathetic stories. They told them how they are suffering. They told the Israelites, how they are suffering and all that. But now, here are the three areas that someone can use, or people do use, to pin others down or betray them. Number one is sympathetic stories. Somebody comes with a story that looks like a real story, but when you look at it, it is just a story that has been created for the benefit of this person to get something from you. So, for example, someone might call you and tell you that, oh, hello, my so and so has gotten an accident, and I'm now collecting some funds here and there to go and give a doctor for treatment of this guy. But when you look deep into this story, you realize that it is just a fiction. So these sympathetic stories, somebody can use them to betray you or even pin you down or even clear your wealth. Another S is servant. Somebody you are just living with him. Possibly is a person who does not have that much from his or her background. But the moment you put this person into your house, you live with him, is the same person who tries to betray you. The food, for example, if she is a maid, the food that she has prepared, you look at this food, then you realize that this food has been possibly contaminated. Remember, you are feeding this person in your house. Remember, you are living with this person, is sleeping in your house, but he or she still gathers courage to contaminate the food that you are going to eat. For example, a case in Nigeria where I found that someone who was a maid, a lady who was a maid, used to urinate in soup of a professor. So at this point, you need to be very careful with these people who serve you, the servants that we employ in our houses. Number three is sex. Somebody might use sex just to betray you, because possibly you are a widow and another man wants you or wants to get something from you, or a man just wants to waste your life in a way. The person will use sex. Once he has used sex, possibly things are not going to work the same way. Or you are a man and a lady just wants to use sex on you. Once you have used sex, remember, not all the holes you want to dip your organ in will be safe, because we also have a Bermuda Triangle, a triangle that is believed to be fatal. That is it is between Puerto Rico and the Bermuda area. So it is believed that it is very, very tragic to be in that area. So when we treat sex as so casual, then remember the Bermuda Triangle is worse. So sex could be worse. It is more spiritual than Bermuda Triangle. So these are the things that you need to do to be careful about, You need to be careful about sympathetic stories. You need to be careful about servants that we employ in our houses. We need to be careful about sex. How do we just offer sex? Is it so casual? When it is so casual, remember, it has so much consequences. So thank you very much. Let's meet again.